61 yards. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing is Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They'll look to throw again. Pass complete, right side to Bowers. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Stafford. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
His throw caught right around the 6.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Stafford. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Raiders 31.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Now Minshew. Johnston on the quick slant. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot.
3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Abdul Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. To throw is Stafford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well,
with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Fights off the defender. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stops shy of the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd down and 3. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Jaguars first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Jaguars will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Daniel
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41. Raiders.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Off play action, it's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This throw caught. Right away to 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's another loss.
They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Minshew sets to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Quentin Johnston with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's Stafford. His throw incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That is caught by Lamb. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
The coverage by Joey.
Throwing at Stafford. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Stafford now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
The 13-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Stafford now to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring, and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jaguars, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year, they rolled through and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be let out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Now Jones. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They go play action here on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Third down and 13. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45.
First down.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Hurts. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Kyle Duggar with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
The Rams offense and Jordan Addison headed back onto the field. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
He gets Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A 6-yard
The ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
The Saints at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, New Orleans.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Keandre Lambert-Smith. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in L.A. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
24-yard line.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
back to throw. Jones. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chris Jones. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
Formation.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Saints.
Henry out of the pistol. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the 23-yard line.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Operating from the gun, Jones looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Rams.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
46-yard line. It's a pickup.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37.
A gain of 17 yards.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
At the Saints 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Leads to third and 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19.
19 yards.
A third down gain of 19.
Rams first down.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jones now operating from the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And Khalif Raymond was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. They'll send Kirk in motion right. On second and goal, Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Chase. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets around him. And another juke. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Pass complete to Addison. And he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Saints.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
First down, New Orleans.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This goes out wide from Mixon. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Henry will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Addison will go in motion left. Now Jones. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
3rd and 13.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing Jones. Addison hauls it in. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Jordan Addison, 48 yards. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Rams 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
1 yard to go.
Back to throw here.
He's taken in by his big tight end.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA
Our
Sports
trip around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. We begin in Foxborough. The Patriots at home to take on the Falcons. We remember what happened when these two squared off in Super Bowl 51. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a touchdown. The Patriots are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. And with that, a look here at what else is going on around the NFL.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down, New Orleans.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Inside handoff, Henry. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Saints 31.
So that drive, 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mason Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught here by Adams. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He stiff arms it. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
operating from the gun. Jones. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again to Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
3 plays and
here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. In motion goes Raymond. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back in
the loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion right is Addison. They go play action here on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Miles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
46-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a run here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Chris Jones. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here comes the Rams punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Hurts. It fights him off. Muscles him off. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Henry. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Jamar Chase. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
New Orleans.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
And the Saints, first down.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
14-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll run it again with Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Raekwon Davis on the stop. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man open, it's Chase. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time will it result in points? We'll find out. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
It's a gain of 2.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
A give up and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
On the option left, it's Hurts. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams, 43 yards. And the Saints continue to pour it on here in the 4th. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jordan Addison and the offense out for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Their front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 103 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Left, it's Henry. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Cashman on the tackle. A gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Saints.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
And here's a guy, Mike, that was a starter in Pittsburgh just a few seasons back. A lot was expected of him. Obviously, it didn't quite pan out, but now he's just looking for an opportunity. Can he get some playing time, reestablish himself in this league, not as a backup, but as a starting caliber quarterback?
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
At the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Pickett now on play action. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Pickett. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
A give. Here's Hall. Uh-oh. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. On the give, it's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Carty's kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Jackson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Allen. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Jones has on 1st and 10. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Still gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one is caught by Bayless Jones Jr. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Play action. It's Allen. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. John Dave Barron.
Again, it's Allen to the air. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa!
The Seahawks take over.
Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Pickett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Pickett. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bonito, he gets in for another sack. That is 2 on as many snaps. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Pickett now. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Seahawks.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 42.
They'll go play action with Pickett. Taken down. Zach Allen in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Now, Pickett. Have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders' offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Play action. Here's Allen. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The coverage by Damone Clark.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Throwing again is Allen. Yeah, he's got room to roam. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The score, Commanders 14, Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, Pickett will try and set up the tight end screen. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the bootleg, it's Pickett. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Josh Reynolds. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. This one complete to Ridley. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Pickett. Open right side is likely. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Commanders' 38.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Nick Bonito. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks' 26-yard line.
He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Allen on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll go again with Hall. He's got it to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Pickett now on play action. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now off, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. But as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. From the gun is Pickett. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's Allen now on first and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Second and 10.
Complete to Bayless Jones. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. It's man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tinton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And a Commander's first
Allen
down.
working from the pistol. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
16-yard line.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen.
Josh Allen scrambles from the pocket. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders going to open up a 17-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's ball. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
A second down throw for Pickett. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
Isaiah Likely. Incomplete. Derwin James
Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He'll try to run for it. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Commanders offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
A gain of 6.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Falcons. We remember what happened when these two squared off in Super Bowl 51. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Patriots, just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. With that, let's give you a look at the rest of the action this week around the league. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground is Tootin to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, here is Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. But fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here's Hall. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Keanu Benton there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Throwing Pickett. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Zach Allen getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't...
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. T.J. Watt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Going to fire this one out to Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Allen. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Washington 1st down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Johnson on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
On the
3.
give, it's Jones.
16-yard line.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
By number 33. Montez Sweat brought him down. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
He was brought down.
Now here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Run over center now with Chooton. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
He's got it at the 3.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They'll go. Chooton. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
On 1st down, Pickett. Moving left. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
There he goes again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Again, here's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Pickett. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
In motion comes Lazard. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Commanders' offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Quentin Lake on coverage.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
A 2-yard
It is
loss
3rd
brings up
and
3rd
long.
down and 12.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back of the the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The score, Commanders 24, Seahawks 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On the play fake, it's Pickett. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Pickett. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And the gun is Pickett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. The Commanders offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Again, 4. It's now second and 6.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Handoff, it's 2. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's second down.
31. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Another run here with Tootin. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's it.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Back to throw is Pickett. He'll step up and run this.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
63 yards.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
It's a gain of 63 yards. First down.
Here's Pickett. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
That's good for a Commander's first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7 brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Jefferson, the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Gardner Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Down and 2.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Allen to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Harold.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
30. Seahawks 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Higgins
for a
sent in motion.
First down.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brees Hall.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 47.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Back to the air one more time. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
Josh Riley. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A pass deep for Reynolds. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Up middle, here is Chinton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Allen. Look wide. Get this one complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw.
2nd and 7.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Keanu Benton. He gets in for the sack. It's getting silly now. A baker's dozen. 13 sacks for his guys in this game. 3rd down and 9. They'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. T.J. Watt, he's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And bringing him out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Third and a lone yard coming up.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Nix trying to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10.
And off to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Cardinals.
Nix from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. This one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got it near the 8. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
3 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw from Goff. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. So Reed a gift to Swift. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Gets this to Kincaid. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 14. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Cowboys are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Kraft has it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautiful. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Nix.
At the 15-yard line.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. Well, we'll bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's going to run for it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLeod now returning it. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Running right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. A give, right side for Swift. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now run here with Blake Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's a 3-yard pickup on that run, and that takes us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Running with Walker again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Knicks off the play action. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Oh, option play now. He's headed right side.
The quarterback keeps it on.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Nick Snad, a throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Gano ready to send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Second down, run by Coral. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Cowboys are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That throw behind his intended target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, here's Nix again. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
Nix quick out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
The Cowboys 1st down.
He's got it on the bootleg. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Durham Smythe. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Bobby Okereke making that stop. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 12. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points. Gano ready to send this away.
Set to kick off.
Washington now to return. And he dodged the tackle. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Gets this one to Blake Coral. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Cowboys and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Walker on 1st down. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Quickly, it's Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now, 3rd and 46.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. 1st and 10 from the 43. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate? It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go before a sack.
It's his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 7.
On third down, here's Nix.
3rd and 7.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Darius Williams with the INT.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Goff off the play action. Throw finds his back. It's Coral. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 37.
Goff to the air now.
1 yard gain.
Setting up the screen here for Coral. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Drops this down, it's Coral. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Throwing again, here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Again, Goff. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Throwing here just before halftime. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. And oh, it's Justin Jefferson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Commanders have no problem in this one. They win it going away. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Gano ready to send this away. McLeod now returning it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Goff on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
27. Cardinals 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. McCloud now returning it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole there in deeper. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Goff back to throw. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
At his own 49-yard line.
Goff to throw here, it's 3rd and 2. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Arizona.
Throwing again, it's Goff. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Play action here with Goff. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. They're gonna throw again, Goff. Pass caught, it's Hunter. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Working inside the red zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Johnson with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a Walker run. They'll cobble together a yard there. It was Preston Smith with the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Now here he goes. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
There's the fake. Here's Nix.
At the 48-yard line.
Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Nix to throw again. It's caught left side by Hill. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
On the draw, it's Walker. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Staying with Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and
Nix from the gun.
At the 9-yard line.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-possession game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 13.
Gano ready to send this away. McLeod now returning it. Escapes the defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw from Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. One play in and they are already close to midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On first down, it's Goff. He takes it himself, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's across midfield.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They go play action with Goff. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Point one again with Swift. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Swift gets it on the option. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Arizona.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go and attack more while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes them inside the 40-yard line. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Johnson now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Cowboys are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Nix. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Throwing from the gun. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Looking right, and he finds him. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Running for it, it's Swift. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Goff on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
This is Reed working the right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard.
Goff on 3rd. They set up the screen here to Swift. Jukes away from one. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And his pass is going to fall incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. You're going for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll call his own number. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Normally, that's a play that works for him, but that time, maybe better off letting it go on the option.
Yeah, I think so, Kate. You wouldn't believe how fast in real time you got to make that decision. It is a split second, truly a split-second decision, and that time not the right one for the quarterback.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Jay Ward on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Walker. Trying to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
First down, Cardinals.
First down throw from Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Goff setting the throw. As it's going to again, it's Pittman. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run it with Swift. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first and 10, here's Nix. Offside, caught by Metcalf. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's Walker on the option. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
It's a pickup of 6.
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock.
Third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. Gano ready to send this away. McLeod now returning it. This makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
From the
2
gun, Goff.
at the 33-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Throwing now. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
To throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Wait for this.
Halfway home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a team that was ready to answer the bell, and they show it right here. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is one of the best in the game, Justin Jefferson. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Devontae Smith. He's open in the middle of the field. They get it to him. It's a foot race, and he won't lose it. 71 yards to the house. The Broncos walk it off. They win in